Hi, I'm Bianca. I'm a certified Pilates instructor. This is my little nugget. Her name is Honey. If she saw you, she'd give you kisses. I've been teaching now for more than 12 years, from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast. And I've had clients reach out to me and ask me to put some videos together. So here I am. And here you are, so thanks for joining in. The first video I wanted to focus in on what most people seem to complain about, which is back pain. I mean, so many of us are moving through our daily lives in these pain bodies, and I really want to help you move out of that into free-flowing, happy bodies. So I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite exercises. I'm going to feed you many juicy stretches for those tight parts of your body. Just so you know, this video is applicable to all humans and all ages, including you youngsters, wink wink, you 60 plus, I got your back. Note that when we start moving in these exercises, if you feel any kind of suspicious pain, like pinching or sharp pain, that's your body's signal telling you to abort, leave that motion. Okay. For this video, what you'll need is, if you have a scarf, grab a scarf and or 2 dry wash towels. It's not mandatory, but if you have it, we can bring that on board. So let's get moving. Okay, so let's find a cozy spot to sit down. If there's spring pressure on your knees, you can walk your feet out so you're not putting that much pressure into a diamond shape. I'm gonna cross my legs. And you're gonna try to sit as tall as you can. So don't lean forward, don't shrug the shoulders forward, open up the spine. Okay, so we're gonna start breathing in through your nose. Just nice and easy, just find yourself in this space where you are right now. So deep breath in, and then exhale. Let all that tension go. Good, maybe you'll breathe a little bit deeper this time. So deep breath in, and then exhale. Start to calm your mind. Another deep breath here. Maybe make that breath a little bit deeper here. And then as you exhale, release all the air out of the lungs. Good. So in Pilates, I like to call our breath in Pilates 3D breathing, which means breathing into your sides and your fronts and the backs of your ribs. So the way we can test that is wrap your fingers in front of your rib cage, and your thumbs are going to wrap the back of your rib cage like this. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to try to breathe so your ribs compress into your hands. So deep breath in, feel the breath travel into the front, the sides, and the backs of the ribs. See how wide my ribs are flaring out here? And then as you exhale, blow all that air out. Now my ribs are pulling away from my hands. Again, I'm going to breathe into my hands. And then exhale. Release. Breath is really important. That's going to help us access our body and release more tension while we're going through our stretches. So just keep that in mind. We're going to start with our first exercise. Let's bring our paws together into prayer, and then we're going to shoot that prayer out to the universe. You're going to plug your blades back here, and we're just going to start with rotation. Rotation helps decompress your low back. So let's start here. So take a nice deep breath in. Now as you exhale, you're going to start to twist the right side of the room, and you'll blow all that air out. I'm going to pull your ribs in nice and tight. My head's following my hands. I'm going to unwind the spine, come back towards you. Hi, good, inhale here. Exhale, we're going to twist. We're going to grow taller and taller as you twist, and then back to your center. Again, follow that breath sequence, inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to feel those ribs pull closer together as you blow all the air out the lungs. You know those barber poles, the blue and the red? You're going to imagine your spine spiraling up towards the ceiling, okay? So think of length. Inhale here. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Pull those ribs, air out of the lungs, pull your tummy nice and tight, come back through your center. We're going to do one more sequence here, but we're going to change the breath sequence. So we're going to inhale to twist. And then exhale to the center. Just note, it feels different. I prefer this breath sequence myself, so just try it. So inhale here. Ooh, nice. And back to the center. Okay, so we're going to go into our next. That will loosen up your back a little bit. We're going to go into a side bend. So I'm going to bring my right forearm over here, and I'm going to sweep my left arm up towards the ceiling. I'm going to look down to my right elbow. Now my left hip is coming off slightly, and I'm going to pull my left hip down to the mat, So now I'm really getting that nice stretch here with my left sideline. So I'm just gonna pull that arm up and over. Now I'm gonna rotate my chest slightly down as if someone's pulling my hand away from me. Now I feel a lot of tension in my upper spine on my left side here. I'm gonna try to use my breath to access that. So inhale, I'm gonna breathe right into that tightness. And then exhale. As I exhale, I'm gonna pull my hand further away from me. And another deep breath in. And then as I exhale, I'll sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. You can let go of your head. And then you're gonna pull yourself up. I'm gonna rainbow up to the ceiling. And I'm gonna go on to the other side. I'm onto my forearm here as well. My right hip is up again. Maybe this stretch is enough for you, okay? But for me, I need a little bit deeper stretch. I'm gonna pull my right hip down. So now I'm really lengthening this side. And again, you're gonna breathe into your side line, looking down to my left elbow. Deep breath in here. And as you exhale, just relax your hip down a little bit more to the mat. Remember, use your breath and draw your breath into your body so you create space with your breath. Your tight muscles need you to breathe. Good. Inhale. And then exhale. I'm gonna rotate my chest a little bit further down. And then come all the way back up. All right. Now we're going to get onto our feet and I'm gonna show you my favorite exercise. Okay. This is my favorite exercise. It's called a roll down. I highly recommend you do this right when you wake up in the morning and when you go to sleep. It's like medication for the spine. So maybe the first one, watch me so you can see how your spine actually moves in space, and the rest we'll do together and you'll use my voice as a guidepost, okay? So you want to look down at your feet. You want to make sure your legs are hip distance apart. That means your toes are underneath your knees underneath your hips. You're gonna make sure your knees are nice and soft, and we'll start to roll the shoulders forward, and then roll them back, and then pull them forward, and then back. Make sure you're looking forward. You wanna start to just pull the chin to the top of your throat, so you're nodding your head. You should feel a great stretch at the back of your neck. And then you're gonna imagine there's a barrel in front of you, and you're just gonna start to roll over that barrel. You let go of the arms, trying to pull up here or here. You're just rolling all the way down. Pull the tummy in, roll, 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 roll. And here I'm just gonna be dead weight. My head is heavy. I'm gonna say hi to my little nugget. Hi, honey. Okay, my head's heavy, arms are relaxed. Hi, there you are. Okay, good. You're just relaxed here. From here, you're gonna pull your abs in tight and you're gonna press through your heels. And you're gonna imagine there's a wall behind you. So you're gonna start to pull your low back into that wall. And then you start to pull your low mid back and your mid back. See how I'm slowly stacking my spine, which is your vertebra. Arms are still heavy here, try not to pull up over here. I'm gonna roll all the way up. Now you'll see my shoulders naturally pull back. They'll open up. Ding. Yummy, that feels really, really good. We're gonna do it together. So in between our bones, there's a disc. As we get older, this cushion starts to lessen, and we need to keep that buoyancy. This is the best exercise to keep that, okay? It's gonna happen to all of us, and it's true what they say about Pilates, you do grow, okay? So again, we do it together. So just allow the hands to be nice and heavy. Let it all go. I like to imagine I have 2 5-pound weights in each hand, so all of that just rolls down. Gravity takes me in. I go all the way down to the earth. Take a nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, just relax the front of the hips. Pull the chest closer towards your thighs. You should feel the low back open up here. Just try to relax your low back, relax the head. Maybe shake your head yes and no, maybe so, I don't know, who knows, I don't know, just relax the neck, okay? Then from there, exhale, you're gonna start to pull your tummy in, press through your heels, and you can squeeze through your bottom and start to pull your spine back, starting with the low back. Feel each bone pull on top of the other. I'm going really slow. That's intended to be like this. You may feel tightness through different parts of your spine. Don't put your head up. Arms are heavy, right? Okay. Slowly pull up. Shoulders relax away from the ears. Neck is long, head is last. Let's come back up. We're going to do one more, okay? One more. Safety. Good. We're all the way down. Let it go, let it go. Over that barrel. Don't pull up here. Relax it. Come all the way down. And let it shake. Just let go of your head. Maybe you can grab your hand to opposite elbow here and you just rock your spine side to side gently. Don't move with your hands. You're actually just going nice and gently side to side, okay? Then you'll let go of the arms. Pull your tummy nice and tight. Really pull the abs in so you're supporting. So if we don't support, we're gonna go into our back. Let it hang, let go of the arms. Let go of the head. It's nice and heavy. Yeah, start to rebuild the spine. Lengthen your spine back and up to the ceiling as you pull yourself up. Shoulders are released away from the ears, neck is nice and long, head is back up. If that was too much pressure for your spine, the other way we can do it is against a wall. That will give you more tactile feedback. So we can go against the wall. I'll show you one against the wall. Okay, so find a space against a wall where it's flat. And we're going to do a roll down here against the wall. This is a great way of getting feedback against the wall. So the same thing applies here. You're just going to walk your legs about 10 inches away from the wall. Your knees are going to be soft, and you're going to sit your tail, your butt back into the wall. And you'll go down through your spine just like we did before. You're going to start to drop the chin to the top of your throat. Now you can really see, and also you could feel your spine pull away from the wall. Again, I'm going to imagine there's a barrel down front. I'm going to roll down all the way down. Look how my spine's pulling away from the wall there. And from there, take a breath on the bottom. And as you exhale, start to pull your abs in. Now I'm going to pull my tailbone back into that wall, then my low back. Feel each bone pull up and lengthen behind as you pull back into the wall. Now some of your bones may not hit the wall, that's fine. You might be tight there, but you're going to try to pull back each bone, one bone at a time. And then you pull your shoulders back, and your head is last to come on top. You should feel a lot taller right now. Feels so good. Okay, so we're gonna go into hip rolls. I like to call them hip hula hoops. I don't know, that's not even English. But you're gonna walk your legs wider than hip distance apart. You're gonna soften your knees, and you're gonna imagine your pelvis is hitting all points of a clock. So I'm gonna go from 12 to 3, 6 to 9, and go nice and easy, okay? You're just mobilizing your hips. Try not to move in segments. You want to just make it nice and smooth, okay? You go to the side and to the left and all around, and you'll do counterclockwise. You can bring your hands on your hips if you want. Hi, honey. Yeah. I'm getting jiggy with it, so I'm going to make my motion a little bit more, a little quicker and more fluid. I'm going to move my upper body because I like to move as much as I can. And go to the other side. Okay, wiggle, 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 find your inner wiggle. Okay, good. So now we release the pressure on your pelvis and we find some mobility through there. Now if you have your 2 dish towels, you're gonna grab them. You can't do this on the carpet, so mine are over here. I'm gonna set my right foot in the middle of that towel and my left foot in the middle of the towel. If you are not good with balance, you can bring your hand onto the wall to hold yourself while you're doing this. My balance is pretty superb. So I'm going to bring my fist into my hand here. And if you look down to my feet, my knees are soft, and I'm going to pull my knees together so they're kissing. This is internally rotating your femur bone into your hip socket. Now as I exhale, I'm externally rotating, and I'm squeezing through my cheeks in the back. Not these ones, these ones. Inhale, exhale, inhale, knees come together, exhale, they separate, inhale, exhale, okay? So our hip joint is the largest weight-bearing joint in our body, so this is just moving your leg in the hip socket, and that will give you relief. I'm gonna pick up the pace here to get some warmth through the hip joint. So inhale, exhale. We're basically waxing the floor. This is a great way of cleaning your floor as well. Okay, inhale, exhale. This is pain-free. This should feel really good on your hip socket area. Yeah, so a couple more. Last one. I feel like I'm Pippi Longstocking. She's kind of my idol, actually. Okay, next one, next exercise. Okay, so you're gonna go onto your hands and your knees. You guessed it, we're doing cat-cow. Okay, now you're gonna bring your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. How do you know if you're doing that if you don't have a mirror? Good question, I'll show you. So you'll just start to shift your weight on top of your arms. Now all my weight is on my arms. I'm gonna shift my weight back on my legs. Deep fold from throwing the hip. So in between those two lines, you'll just rock yourself forward and back, and I should be center about here. Now you're gonna press down through your hands and you'll lengthen your spine. You're gonna take a nice deep breath in. Now as you exhale, you'll start to drop the head, and then you'll start to round your shoulders up towards the ceiling, and you'll start to round through your spine. You'll tuck the pelvis, pull your tummy in, and you'll look down towards your navel. So I'm really rounding my spine like a kitty cat. And then you'll inhale. I'll stick my tail out, so I'll arch my low back. You can see how I'm pulling my tail out, and then through my low back, through my shoulders will kiss each other. Try to avoid this. It's this, and then my chin goes up. It's really hard for me to talk over here. Okay, you're gonna drop your head again. Exhale, you're gonna round. Feel your shoulders pull away from each other. Press the earth away from you, and you're going to mad kitty. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, then you're gonna stick your tail out. Out, dip through your spine. The shoulders come together, the chin will go up towards the ceiling. Feel the shoulders kiss, really feel that stretch from the abdominals. They should feel really, really good. And then you'll draw your spine back to a nice long line. So we're gonna start wagging your tail like a kitty. Find your inner kitty. I'm a puma. Not a cougar yet. Almost. Okay, just sexily wag your tail, side to side. So when I bring my right hip up, I'm shortening my right waistline here and I'm lengthening my left waistline. Then I bring my left hip up, lengthening my right waistline. Just nice and easy, okay? Then from there, I'm gonna add on here. So I'm gonna take my right foot off the mat. And if you have knee issues, this is not gonna feel good. Maybe you can get a pillow or something. I'm just gonna pull my right foot to the right side of the room. And I'm gonna pull my foot to the left side. So again, I'm kind of internally rotating my femur, my leg bone in the socket, and pulling it to the left side. Now I'm gonna pull it all together now. So I'm gonna bring my right ear to my right shoulder. I'm gonna bring, as if I'm listening to my right heel, then I'll swing my leg to the left side and my left ear is gonna listen to my toes, okay? And then I go to the other side. So this would be really nice if you can get a bird's eye view of this. We'll give you one of those shots too, okay? If your wrists are hurting you, you can shake them out. Wiggle, woggle, la, 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 okay? And we'll do it to the other side, okay? So take your left foot up. We'll just sway side to side. Don't do this if this hurts your knees, just side to side, nice and easy. Now I bring my left heel to the left side of the room, and I bring my left ear as if I was listening to my ankle, because it has so many things to tell me. And I bring my heel to the right side and I'm listening to my toes on this side. And I'll go side to side. It's a very interesting movement, but it really mobilizes your spine from crown of your head to your tailbone.